Hello, chat. Hi, chat. Hey, chat. How's it going, chat? Oh, hello. Okay. Hey, chat. Let me just check and make sure that my mic is actually doing a work. Sure. That my mic is actually. Oh, it's working. Oh my gosh. Hi, chat. Great to see you guys. Hello. Hey, chat. Welcome to the stream. Um, why are you grabbing Luke, Sylvia? Why are you doing such a thing? It's very normal for you. I don't know why I'm acting like this is a new thing. Hi chat. Hey, welcome to the stream. Um, there's not much of a gimmick to this stream. I'm quite literally just gonna be chilling for a little bit, talking to you guys. It's not gonna be a super long stream. Um, but I did want to tell you guys how am I? Oh, dude, it's honestly like weird story, honestly, chat. So, um, as a lot of you guys know, during a lot of my weird periods of just sifting through how I want to do content, what I want to do for content and everything, some of you guys may know, um, that I have been trying to work on myself a little bit, just because mentally, just haven't really been in my greatest recently. But I think I'm like really starting to get down to the nitty gritty of figuring out what I have to do to some extent. And it's very exciting. I'm trying to focus right now on, I mean, less negative things, but also like I'm trying not to think too far into the future because I tend to do that a lot. And I'm just trying to think about stuff that's happening now and what I'm doing now as opposed to what I'm going to do in the future or what I'm going to do or what I've done in the past. And it's helped a lot already. I've literally only been tackling this whole thing for like a whole day, I would say. However, tell you what, I don't know what it is, but I got some of the best sleep I've gotten in months last night. And I have no idea if it was specifically tied to that. But oh man, dude, panned up. It's great you're leading yourself on the right track. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's like, listen, it's one of those things where, um, I'm just trying to get to a point where I'm feeling a little better overall. What movie script should I see in chat? None. That will not look good in chat. So preferably none. Um, is your healthy drinking going out of context? That sounds like I have like an alcohol addiction. Nah, I know what you mean though. Honestly, okay, fell off the ball a little with it. So here's another thing that I'm also realizing, guys. There's a lot of different things that I'm trying to work on at the moment. Generally speaking, like there's a lot of different things that I'm trying to sort of work on with myself at the moment. That listing them off would take too long, but something I've realized that I have always done is that I try and like handle all these things I'm trying to fix about myself all at once. That's not good, and I'm learning that. I am realizing that I do way better if I just focus on one goal at a time, which might sound obvious, but in the thick of not being the most there mentally, oh god, it does a lot. Yeah, not gonna lie, I subscribed to you for FNF, but after months I hated the FNF community, but I decided to drop in. Yeah, I mean, like, there was a period, believe me, there was a period of time where I was not a big fan of it either. But I'm like easing back into it a little. It's just figuring out what I can do for content with it. Yeah, I know perfectly normals are definitely in the cards, but something, I talked about this in a community tab post. That's a whole nother can of worms to talk about as well. But, um, like, whatchamacallit? Uh, I was planning on trying to do perfectly normals again, but not just perfectly normals. I was trying to focus on doing old school perfectly normals. Like let's say like V1 perfectly normals. If you generally know what I mean by that. I was trying to do perfectly normals the way I used to, where I was screaming constantly and stuff. Now, the weird thing that I've kind of learned, because I haven't tried to really do anything to the extent of what I used to do with like old perfectly normals, where I would manually just scream over top of them. Fellas, I don't know if it's just because I've mellowed out so much since the old school FNF, perfectly normals. But like genuinely, I can't do those anymore. Like I tried, I can't. I'm like it's not even like I don't got the willpower. I feel physically incapable. Hey, it's Meep. Thank you for the $5 Unos. Are you going to do corruption videos again? I missed those. So yeah, they are actually they've been in the plan books for a while now, but unfortunately I haven't had a proper controller for a little bit. So once I get that, I'm hoping to get stuff set up slowly but surely. So they've been in the plan books for a while. It's just due to situations right now, we can't get them set up. But when we can, I'm very excited. And I think it's going to be really good. Honestly, humor has changed over a short time and they just aren't funny anymore, not gonna lie. Yeah, I feel like looking back, I mean, there's some stuff about the old Perfectly Normals that I enjoy. I think the thing I remember enjoying about them a lot more than the final product was the making of them. The making of them, I think, due to my really sporadic humor at the time, really panned out for it. And I think while maybe at the time I probably decently enjoyed the final products and like looking back on them now that I've become so much more calm as a person and I'm a lot more chill and mellowed out, I can't fathom. I can't fathom it, I guess you could say. I don't know. Like the joke was Star Dead Man Furnace in your prey cover. So that's the thing. I think maybe if I'm going to get back into doing perfectly normals, I'm going to have them be the chromatic style. Because as much as I wouldn't be against doing the old style, I feel legit like physically incapable. They are, I think, I don't even think it's like a thing of my health is reduced. I think that energy just is not in me physically anymore. Which I also don't think is due to like a physical thing that has deteriorated my energy. I think it's just quite literally, I am engraved to be a much more calm person now. Like the most energetic you guys will see me is in corruption videos, because corruption videos in recent memory, I have still had that energy. It's still clicked. I think it's the energy that's really like forced for the bit that I can't do anymore. That kind of stuff I can't do. Corruption, the energy I get from corruption videos is very natural, actually. And I really, really wish again that I could do the old school perfectly normals, but again, I mean, listen, if I had to choose between being a way more like hyper person like I used to be like a few years ago compared to now where I'm a lot more mellowed out, a lot of the games I play are a lot more mellowed out, everything of that sort. I would prefer to just stay mellowed out. I mean, I'm just going to be real with you, chat. I would prefer to just stay mellowed out, specifically just because I've gotten way more like mental clarity out of it, I guess you can say. But yeah, I don't know. Probably just gonna be listening at work while I work on some sprites. Family character from Mega Man Battle Network version of Galaxy Man. That's pretty cool. That's pretty rad. Oh god. Chad, I gotta tell you, I've been trying to muster up the courage to get back into New Horizons recently, like Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I think I want to, like, on my modded part of my Switch, start a whole different island from my unmodded part of my Switch. And I'm pretty excited about it. I've been trying to get back into maybe mustering up the courage to do casual gameplay videos again. I say that like it's been forever. It is not. I've just taken a short little break from making, half decent effort videos because I'm just trying to take care of myself first. I'm trying to take care of myself for a little bit. But I'm already making a lot of progress and I'm really happy about it. Really, really happy about it. Wasn't really a fan of the Animal Crossing games. It takes a certain person. Like, if you're not a casual gamer, it's just not gonna be your thing. And I think I didn't used to be, but I did have Animal Crossing exposure in my life from like a younger age. I played New Leaf a lot when I was back in late elementary school. I played a lot of New Leaf with my friend. We would go to each other's towns, and it was really, really good. I really, really enjoyed it overall. Haven't touched my island in like over a year. I'm afraid to log back on. Honestly, here's what I'll tell you. I used to feel that same guilt, and I think part of it was because I come from a background in New Leaf. Now, here's the thing. Back in 2022, for Christmas, I got a 2DS XL because I haven't had a proper 3DS type system in probably like almost a decade. Like, no joke. So what I've been trying to do is just been trying to find games to relive my childhood on. Playing Mario 3D Land. I'm playing like Mario Kart 7 with CTGP 7, which is a modded version that adds like 50 new tracks to the game and quite a few new characters and everything. And it's really good. I don't know. However, what was I gonna say? What was my point again? Oh, shoot. I'm having a brain fart. I forgot what I was gonna say. Mario Kart 7 was always my favorite next to Wii. Yeah, I think Wii's always gonna hold a special place in my heart. Coming back to 7 is actually way better than I remember it being. I always thought it was like one of the less good Mario Karts from my experience, but that was also the opinion that I held after not playing 7 for ages. Coming back to 7, especially if you play CTGP 7, it's very good. It's very good. I really like it. Hey, it's Meep. Thank you again. Really $2 donos. Love all the trans femme memes you post on Twitter. Hey, thank you. I've migrated I gotta get back on the grind of posting them on Twitter. Especially since they unironically, I've realized this. A lot of my LGBT audience is over on Twitter, which is, I mean, fair. I'm trying to not be on Twitter as much. Well, okay. I think I still want to be on Twitter, but it's like I want to only be on... I want to really try and get as much positivity as I can. I know on Twitter that seems impossible, but first thing I'm trying to do, trying to ignore like all of the freaking trending tab. That tab is terrible for positivity. Oh my gosh, it's so terrible. It's so terrible. God, man. But... yeah, the trans femme memes have been, like, something I've been really, like, trying to embrace. I think I've been trying to embrace looking into that stuff a lot more. Fun fact, a lot of those that I get for both Twitter and YouTube, they're just stolen straight from TikTok. I'm just going to be real with you, but that's usually the meta. If you notice a lot of the TikTok handles, they're, like, overlapping each other because so many people just steal those memes. And the thing that I will say, by the way, is that, generally speaking, the reception has been really good for those memes on Twitter. YouTube, I think it's been interesting because they've been a little more like, ooh, what the heck? Because a lot of my younger audience is on here. And I think, not to call some of you guys out, but I think some of you guys are being a little petty. Some of you guys are like, ew, what is this? Can you post a normal meme? Chat, I'll tell you what. Can I just tell you? I don't, okay, so a little bit of a story. What the frick? If I can find it. I'm gonna, oh hey, I got my own stream recommended to me. What the frick? So, I remember a couple community tab posts ago with the transfem memes. Where is it? Yeah. So there was let's see. There was one post that straight up was like, "You were so relevant back then. What happened?" And there was this comment. It's not there now. And because I intentionally hid this person from the channel, I don't tend to do that a lot, but I only do that if their negativity is like repeated. This person was just going out of their way to just do it on every post. That's not what I stand for. Okay, that's like the stuff I remove. But like they were straight up like, oh, they're posting they're transitioning just so that they can start streaming and getting more views on streams and more clicks and everything for attention because they're female. First of all, bold assumption. Super bold assumption. Holy moly. Talk about jumping the gun, dog. That's insane. Like, how bitter do you have to be? Like, you don't know my life story. What the frick are you talking about? That's actually insane. Yeah, I don't know. It's they're just mad because we ball. That's what I'm saying, bro. So there's a transfem TikToker I follow who's like, they use this common joke where it's like if they get transphobia in their comments, they're just like they always just reply with, "Where's the money spread? Where's the money spread?" It's obviously like a joke thing, but again, it's that jab back to be like, I mean, if you think I'm gonna be hurt by it, no. Tell you what though, it was very, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't really let a lot of hate get to me per se, but man, dude, I will admit, making just bold assumptions like that, don't get me wrong, I am trans, but making bold assumptions like that, dog, no, you can't do that. Thinking it's all just for clout and attention, just to get my relevancy back up. Guys, I don't know if you could tell, for like the last 2 to 3 years, I have not cared about relevancy. I've cared about just like figuring out my life, trying to get my life in order since I've graduated since then. And I don't know. It's like, I don't know how that person even remotely thinks like relevancy is not my it's not my center point. It's not what I'm trying to focus on. I mean, again, I'm looking to get back into corruptions, but that doesn't mean that it's for relevancy. Granted, there's probably going to be some relevancy to come out of it, but whose character in your YouTube PFP? My OC. That's my OC. That is my OC. It's not a very like out there OC, all things considered, but it is based off the sort of aesthetic that I want to go for in the future. I oversized pink hoodies, dude. Holy frick, man! Let me tell you, those go hard. And there's been quite a few different whatchamacallit. There's been quite a few different variations of the art done before. And I think I'll probably update it at some point. But since I've had the one I've had now for a few years, actually. Started watching your vids because of the corruption videos. Simply just that. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. And I can't blame you, dude. I mean, like, again, I think if I had to do like a weird tier list out of like the things that I'm known for, since again, I've been very bad about staying in my niche. I'm known for several different things. I'm known in the FNF community. I'm known in the corruption community. I'm known in a very niche Smash community. Like it's weird, man. Like it's really freaking weird. I don't know. But corruptions are like definitely some of my favorite, I think, just because it's a very niche community. But like when I say very niche, I mean like very niche. It is a very tight knitted community where everyone usually has each other's backs, and it's very nice. Miss having cool VC events on the server. Dude, if I'll be honest with you, I think part of that has simply just been because, the server's not as popular as it used to be. I was actually thinking about revamping the server, deleting the old server, and like starting a new one. However, at the moment, I'm pretty content. But, I don't know. Have I heard of Disney's The Aristocrats? I have not. If not, I don't keep up with Disney, to be honest with you. The most involvement I ever have with Disney is quite literally Kingdom Hearts. I play Kingdom Hearts quite a bit. I hope to get back into it properly soon, because I used to do randomizer runs of KH2, and it was very fun. Also, I figure since this is just going to be exclusively a chatting stream, don't know how long it's going to be, but for the duration of the stream, have to have this one up. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I just realized now that the chat's actually working on the overlay, it's the Charlie image is actually okay. Here's what I am thinking. I'm gonna fix this. Where is okay? You're gonna go underneath. So I think now what should happen? Yeah, so chat's above that image. Okay, cool. That's like a small change I wanted to make. Only Kingdom Hearts game I ever played was Dream Drop Distance. I unironically, so that's the funny thing. I've never actually played Dream Drop Distance. Mostly I have experience with KH1, KH2, and the tiniest bit of KH3, and Recoded on the DS. Recoded is notoriously known for not being a great game. In a lot of people's eyes, though. For me, I enjoy it. I actually really enjoy Recoded. It's very different. It's got some questionable music. I don't like the music as much as, say, KH2, KH3, especially KH3. Oh my god, KH3's OST is so good. But, yeah. I don't know. What am I doing? I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling. Oh god. Oh, dude. Have I ever heard of Mixels? I don't know what Mixels is. I have no... What the frick is a Mixels? Mixels. Show. What is this? Oh, what the frick? What is this? 2014. Kind of looks like a Flash animation. It looks like a Flash animation. Like, it looks like something you'd see on maybe a maybe you'd see on like a mid-level popularity Newgrounds users like page. That's not even really an insult. I get Newgrounds vibes off of it. Oh my god, hello Kirby Star. I recognize that name. Hold on. Were you on one of my recent TransFam meme posts? I feel like I recognize the name. But I can't tell for sure. But yeah, I will tell you guys overall, having the TransFem memes on the YouTube page have been pretty good so far. Again, technically you got some stinkers, but we're weeding out those stinkers. We're weeding out the stinkers, okay? I'm a different one. Okay. Oh, wait, yep, I was. I was about to say, dude, like, I noticed that PFP. Am I staying hydrated? Okay. I hate to tell you, I have not drank a bottle of water today. Thank you for reminding me, though. I will get one after the stream, and I will drink it. What I also got to tell you guys, commented "Wee Ball." Was that you? Oh, I recognize that comment. I didn't know if that was you though. That was you. Okay, well, that was you. I just forgot. But yeah, I'll hydrate after the stream. What I will tell you guys though, I've been trying recently to embrace a lot of my. So here's the thing. I may be a content creator on the internet, maybe someone who stays inside a lot and does a lot of that thing. However, I really want to like travel more. Is the best way to put things. I want to travel quite a bit because I really like nature. And I don't have my license yet. For those who don't know, I'm not like some adult. Well, okay, I am an adult, but like very freshly an adult. I'm 19. And I very specifically have a big want in my mind. I have like a dream light, and then I have like a minor dream, and then I have a more major dream thing that I want to do. That major dream thing probably won't happen, but I'm staying optimistic, and if it comes up, I'm gonna take the opportunity. I really, really want to visit Japan. Really, really want to visit Japan. My God, I cannot tell you how much I love Japan's culture. Japan's culture is incredible. And, you know, I know obviously it's not perfect, but when you compare, listen, this isn't going to go into something political, but, compared to like America's culture, it's just so much more calming and interesting. And I really, really, enjoy Japan conceptually and everything. And I found this YouTube channel in the meantime that there's two YouTube channels that I watch to get a little bit of a reference point on Japan while I can't go there. One of them is literally PewDiePie, because PewDiePie, as you guys, I mean, if any of you guys watch him, I do. He's sort of in his like retirement phase of YouTube, but he's not like retired. He just doesn't care about business as much anymore. And you know, what is it? Generally speaking, I sort of I'm having a brain fart. I sort of tend to like gravitate towards a lot of PewDiePie's more standard like gaming content, but and like when he moved to Japan, I didn't really have much of an interest in his Japanese like Japan vlogs, because I just didn't have much of an interest in that type of deal. But now that I have looked so much more into Japan culture and everything of the sort, I really enjoy it, actually. I really, really enjoy it. And watching PewDiePie's content and just seeing different spots around Japan has been very interesting. I like Japan cars. Japan cars are very interesting, actually. They look a little more old school, but like they look more old school is the thing in some cases, but they're actually not. Like Japan, I don't know if you guys know, is like pretty far ahead on technology basis of things. There's a so the other channel that I watch that's Japan related, it actually it's I think it's called like Travel in Japan or something like that. They have a mostly Japanese YouTube channel name, so it's a little hard to tell. But it's they're very focused around going to cool spots around Japan, because Japan has a lot of very interesting spots and places to go to that are a lot more new and fresh than America tends to be with their spots. There's maid cafes. Obviously, that's like a big thing. You're talking about abroad in Japan. It's actually interesting that you mentioned that because I actually forgot abroad in Japan was a thing. Oh my god, wait, I might need to sub to abroad in Japan. Holy frick. Yeah, dude, they got freaking Sea Dog VA and everything with it. You know what? I'll tell you what. I was not referencing abroad in Japan, if I'm gonna be real. But now that you mention it, I am subbing. I forgot they existed, but now that I know they're a thing, oh my god. But the one channel that I do watch, it's again not abroad in Japan, but they did this thing where they no, I forgot what I was gonna say. Dude, why is my memory so bad right now? Well, first of all, they went to a maid cafe. That was a big thing. I remember that. They went to a maid cafe, which to some of you guys that might be cringe. There's a charm to it to me though. There's a charm to it to me. I think it's the dedication to that kind of thing and also just the coziness of everything. Again, it's really like it's a Japan culture thing. Sea Dog collab when? Dude, honestly, if I ever could, dude, Sea Dog's amazing. I only recently got into Sea Dog VA's content. And I actually only got into it because I was trying to watch some videos of people playing Ring Fit Adventure because I recently got a Ring Fit. And Sea Dog VA's video from like 2 or 3 years ago was what came up. And I really enjoyed his content, looked more into it. Dude's from Japan. And it's like it's just super interesting, man. It's like super interesting. Love the dude's content. He also, by the way, congrats to him oh my god. Congrats to him winning that Streamy Award, by the way. Maid outfits are maid outfits? No, believe me, I agree. Like, if someone said, hey, put on the maid outfit, I'll do it. I'll freaking do it, dude. I'll do it. But, yeah, no, the thing that's going to be more accessible goal-wise that I know is on the horizon is I want to one day visit Japan for like a week. Just like even a week. Maybe 2. Because Japan culture is just like, I mean, again, there's just so many cool spots and everything. And I almost worry that like 2 weeks is like not enough time because there's just so much cool stuff to see in Japan. However, and I'm just going to say this up front. Now, I have always been someone who's been very adamant about the fact that, like, I don't really want to move too far away from specifically my sister because I have a really close connection with my sister and everything. My older sister, she's amazing. Say my older, like, I have a younger. We are the only two. And yeah, I don't want to move too far away from her. However, on the contrary, if I ever, and I mean ever, got the opportunity to move to Japan, just move to Japan. I love my sister, but I would take that. Because Japan, again, it's obviously, I go into it with the mindset that it wouldn't be all sunshine and rainbows, like how YouTube videos presented and everything. But I mean, even on a statistic level, Japan has a lot more sunshine and rainbows than, say, America. So it's like, and I mean, again, it's also just like a culture thing. The culture is just really nice. Like, I really, really enjoy it. I'm an only son of a single mother. I've always been lonely. Dude, thing is, I'm not really like lonely. Thing is, my sister's moved out. She's 8 years older than me. Also has 2 kids. So it's like, she's got her life, but like recently she's definitely been trying to make time with it and everything. Can you go to Japan with your sister? The thing is, I don't know if she actually has any interest in that kind of thing. That's kind of the deal. I don't think she has like any interest in that kind of thing, but I also haven't brought it up to her. I haven't brought up that's a thing I want to do. However, Riley, if you guys know Riley, uh, my girl, she she's been very adamant about saying like, especially for like a honeymoon thing one day. Again, honeymoon thing is very far out. It's not like we've been together for ages and we're on the brink of marriage or something. We've been together for like a year and a couple months, and what is it? She wants to visit Japan as well. I think she's not as up for living there if the possibility struck, but I'm crossing my fingers that like the theoretical of if the opportunity does come and it would just work out if we did move there and she would also be up for it. If that was ever a thing, it'd be really cool. But even if all I can do is just visit there for like 2 weeks, that is perfectly fine by me. Do I like France? France seems pretty cool. I will genuinely say this. I think getting to travel anywhere outside of the US would be great because the culture in most places just seems cooler. I don't know. It's like America, it's just so different and I don't know how to feel about it. Do you know any Japanese? So this is the thing, no, but definitely if I know that we will be able to either move to Japan or visit Japan, I'm gonna take some time to like start learning. But I might even do that before any of that confirmation. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know there's a good amount of spots in Japan that are like meant to be able to also understand a bit of English, but it's not good. That's not universal at all. So, at least having a little bit of Japan under my belt for a like week to 2 week stay would be probably the better option. I will say, all things considered, it would probably be the better option. And like I've heard some people say they'd go to Japan specifically just for anime. Here's the thing. I like anime to an extent. I'm not as into it yet, but that's also because I haven't like tried to get into as much anime yet. But I have eased into it a lot more in recent memory. And what I am currently thinking is like, if I move to Japan again, it's purely for the culture. Universally for the culture of how they treat anime, for how they handle just, I mean, Japan in general, their culture is very centered around just peace and being more peaceful. That is especially in recent years what I have been striving for. So I'm just saying if listen, all I'm saying, if Japanese was an easy language to learn, like insanely easy language to learn, and it was not sort of difficult to get a move there if you wanted to move there, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I'd do it in a heartbeat. Cause that whole place's culture just, oh, it's so good. If you guys haven't watched like the PewDiePie vlogs of him and Marzia in Japan, oh, it's so good. It's so good. I don't have time to watch any animes. See, here's the thing I do, but I never get around to it that much. I am currently watching one anime that has a new episode every Thursday with Riley. It's called Onimai. It's a slice of life anime. Its concept is a little wild, but if you're a trans individual, it actually is very closely related to that stuff, and it's really cool. What's up, Jordan? Nothing much. I like sushi, and that's all. I haven't had that much sushi. I can't talk today, man. I haven't had that much like sushi like ever. But I want to try more. I've always thought the presentation of sushi has always been really nice, but presentation isn't everything. However, for me, presentation is actually a big part of food. It's a pretty big part of food for me. And, you know, it usually tends to have a pretty big track record of like, if the food looks good, it usually is good for me. But of course, that's not always the case. I've only been able to finish one single show, and I don't even know if it's a real anime, but who really cares? Other Chernobyl, I like the pool. Yeah. I don't know. Moral of the story, Japan just, it's really cool. It's really cool. Like, I feel like the end game of like feeling peace for me would be like if I ever managed to somehow move to Japan. I think that would be just super cool in general. I think it would be incredibly cool. I just started watching One Piece in January. I'm on Thriller Bark right now. The thing about One Piece is One Piece the really, really long anime? Dear God. It is the one I'm thinking of, dude. 20 seasons, 325 episodes. Has over 1,000. Oh no, over 1,000 episodes. What the frick, man? What? Okay, only 10 seasons available for American subscribers, but actually over 1,000 episodes? Dude, what the frick? See, that's the thing, is like, I'd like to say that I've had an interest in One Piece. However, I haven't looked too much into the concept, and I also just know it's like an incredibly long anime. Like, if your goal with animes is to finish them, One Piece is not it for you. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. And I don't know. I wonder how many of those episodes are filler episodes. Probably a lot. Probably a lot, dude. Do I like Japanese girls? I don't know. I mean, listen, I like girls. It's fun to watch at your own pace instead of binging it. Yeah. I'm never really going to be one of those types of people that I've like with anime. I've never really had the mindset of binging them anyways. You just kind of come and go with watching them every now and then. And I think One Piece is a good way to do that so that you always have something, I guess, is the best way to put it. And, because, again, One Piece, it's just got so many episodes. Like, you're really not going to run out for a long time. And it's just, I don't know, it's generally speaking just kind of a big deal. But yeah, moral of the story with everything I'm trying to say about this, nature is becoming a very important thing to me. I hate being cooped up in my room for too long. It's not good. I don't like it. And as someone who doesn't drive yet, because of a like driving anxiety, yeah, it kind of sucks. I just would really like to travel, and I think it would be great. Crunchyroll sub is going to be expired before you finish One Piece. Yeah. Good. I don't know. Hey, just joined. Hello. But yeah, that's kind of the rundown of where I'm at. Moral of the story, again, chat. I'm doing really good today. And I think I'm hoping this is gonna mark like me doing a ton better. Because like again, just I'm sure from a viewer standpoint you guys have been a little confused as to where I've gone like in and out and everything, but I think ever since I explained the whole thing of I'm just gonna do what I want, don't really need to just say I'm taking a break from this or I'm done with this or whatever. It's just not really, it's not necessary, and I think it's put a lot less pressure on me. Despite the fact that, again, it's not like I'm in an arc where a bunch of eyes are on me at the moment. I mean, a lot of you guys are here. It's just, I think in terms of growing, that's not my main focus at the moment. And I just want to make sure I'm taking care of myself. I know this isn't related to anime, but I recommend taking Duolingo for Japanese. Yeah, I considered Duolingo for a little bit. Riley was pandering me to like do it for a while, but I think this was at a time where I was a lot more stubborn and I just didn't really consider it. Maybe that's actually something to bring up with her if she's ever interested in picking that sort of thing back up. I don't know. I think that could be interesting. Yeah. But yeah, overall, chat, I hope you all have been doing well. I'm sorry that the whole like 5-day a week streaming thing hasn't really been coming to fruition yet. I think it specifically just couldn't. The moment I realized like it was specifically going to be done for the purpose of corruptions, and because we can't very efficiently do corruptions at the moment, maybe I'll find a way to do it well on keyboard. But it's gonna take so much finicking to do, dude. It's gonna take so much finicking to do if I end up committing to it. But yeah, I'm trying to hold out on that until I get a proper controller. I tried to learn Spanish through Duolingo, but I fell out of interest probably the next day. Dang. Sounds like you just don't got the highest attention span. Actually, probably shouldn't say that. You probably just didn't have that much interest. I don't want to accuse you or anything of your interest or attention span. I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I know this is... that was the message I just read. Dude, I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. What can I say? I'm in a good spot right now, but I'm all over the place, to say the least. Also got to tell you guys, that new Mario Kart DLC kind of crazy, right? They rebalanced everybody. Like, literally everybody. It's kind of freaking crazy. Like, remember when Waluigi was the meta and now Dry Bones is the meta, dude? What happened there? Technically, I'm here mentally, but I'm in an entirely different space. You're just somewhere else. It's okay. It's okay. You're getting there. You're getting there. It's all right. It's all right. We're all there. We're all there. We're all trying to push through, man. I don't know. I'm trying to get a little better, but it's a little hard. But again, very, very recently, I've been making a lot of progress, and I'm really trying to not fall out of my groove. Really trying, dude. But yeah. I've been a Dry Bones stan since day one. Well, guess what? It's paying off now because he's the meta in Mario Kart 8. He's the meta. I was a little behind in the stream now. I'm confused. Just talking about Mario Kart. the new DLC with like them changing. They rebalanced literally every single character. And now Dry Bones is the new meta. In 8 it used to be Waluigi and DK from what I heard. But now it's Dry Bones. So it's really interesting. I don't know why in Wave 4 they just suddenly decided to rebalance like every single character. I think it was because Birdo was coming into the cast, but I don't want to say that's the case without properly knowing. What is the meta at this point? Isn't it practically everything? No. Oh my God, no. In 8, it's a little more open. If you've ever seen the meta for Mario Kart Wii, though, it's 2 characters. Two vehicles. That's the meta. Like, there is a super strict meta in Mario Kart Wii. In 8, it's also kind of strict, but it's not as strict. Just try Mario Kart 8 again. My attention span is really just... Oh, was I right about the attention span thing? Was my bold assumption correct? Also, Waluigi Pinball in Mario Kart 8 sounds sick. It looks sick. Mario Kart Wii is just Funky Kong. I know. Yeah. I actually, well, see, the thing is, you have Funky Kong and you have Daisy. I'm mainly a Daisy user just because she has a lot more, like, sharp turning she can do if she's in Mach Bike. But Funky Kong is also, he's got like a bit of more of a speed boost. So if you have people who are typically better at doing harsher turns that aren't as nice with more sludgy turning, Funky Kong is going to be better for those people. And I think Funky Kong is supposedly objectively better, but it's like, I just prefer I would sacrifice a little bit of overall speed to get that really good assurance that your drifting can be like, you have a lot of control over it. Because like if you go for a turn a little too late in a lot of combinations, you just kind of don't really, it doesn't land well. But yeah, overall chat. I'm probably going to hop up out of here. Like I said, it's a little bit of a short stream. Actually, a little longer than my brain was thinking it was going to be beforehand. But hey, thank you guys so much for just chiming along. Again, this was quite literally just a chatting stream. I'm just here to vibe. I was just here to do a little vibe, and you guys have been great. I love you guys to death and stuff. Still find it funny that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe got a major balance patch before Splatoon 3. It's very funny to me, yeah, given Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is like as old as it is now. But yeah, overall chat, I'm going to get on out of here. Love you guys to death. Thank you guys so much for being here and chatting. Hopefully, I'll be back soon. But again, just trying to take care of myself first. And maybe I'll have some cool stuff for you guys soon. I don't know. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to get out of here now. I love you guys. I love you guys to death. And I shall see you guys soon. Do it on the ending soon. Yeah, there we go. Bye-bye, guys.